Hello, faithful viewers. Welcome, or if you've already seen my channel before, welcome back. I am the Philadelphia Whovian. And yes, guys, if you have seen my channel before, mea culpa, my apologies, that I have not done a video in so long. Guys, one, I've been working for days upon end, and then I had a couple days off in between, or one day off in between, of long stretches of working. And when I did have a day off, it was me literally catching up on housework, cooking, and then recovering from sickness. Because I have a job, again, not COVID-19. I work a job where I'm literally outside performing a lot. Like outside performing for audiences every 15 to 20 minutes. Eventually, one will lose one's voice. And that's what happened to me very often, between that and getting a common cold slash, fever due to all the exertion. So guys, my God, this is the soonest I can do a video. And I am sorry. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Really. I swear. I'm sorry. And so, without further ado, let's go into the video. So guys, yes, once again, I'm stepping away from my normal subject matter to talk about something else entirely different. And yes, once again, guys, we're going back to the past, blast from the past, and talking about Mission Impossible, the original series from the 1960s. Yes, my friends, blast from the past. Mission Impossible. Here's the thing about Mission Impossible. Okay, those people who do know Mission Impossible, if you're coming to my channel, it's most likely you know them through the Tom Cruise movies. Here's why I give you a confession, guys. Guys, I have never once seen a Mission Impossible movie with Tom Cruise. I know, shocker. I have not seen one of the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movies. Not out of contempt or denial, it's just simply never got around to doing it. So I can't compare the show to the movies. I can't do it because I've never seen the movies. And if I were to do a list of all the things I have not seen but should have seen, I would not want to look at that list because that list would make me sad. Literally. So guys, I've confessed right off the bat. Now, we're going back to that original beautiful thing of Mission Impossible. Okay, Mission Impossible from the 1960s. Here's the premise of this show. Okay, first of all, it was under Desilu Productions, which is like Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball, their productions. And whoever created the show, his name is literally blanking on me right now. I feel so bad because he was an amazing, amazing creator. Guy, you were awesome. You were seriously good. I'll remember your name and write it in the comment section. Here's the thing. Also, I should clarify, is the writers and directors who worked on this show were top-notch in every single way. This is a clever and very intelligent show, which has a lot of gadgets to it. So it has, the appeal to little kids, but also an appeal to adults. It worked for everyone. So without further ado, what is the premise to Mission Impossible? Well, it starts out with a man named Jim Phelps. He clearly is a special agent in some form or another. He's driving along. Usually this is how the premise begins. Every now and again there's an episode that does not start this way, but most of the time it does. Jim is driving along to a location where there's a phone booth or a special room. Either way, he goes in there and there is a recording. And that recording says, "Good morning, Mr. Phelps." And then it begins to give him an assignment, a military or like a special ops assignment, where it says, okay, it has a folder as well. If you heard something behind me, or you heard a big loud sound, that was my cat. Sorry. Take 2. Hopefully you didn't hear that sound. My cat just ran across the room very loudly. I can't do one video without them upstaging me. Okay, back to the video. So, yes. He gets an assignment and there's a folder showing him giving files about the subject that he's going to pursue, as well as a picture of the person that he has to take down, for lack of better terminology. And the recording says, after "Good morning, Mr. Phelps," it gives him information on that person, like for example, this person is a known drug dealer or is an insurance scammer, or has a fundraiser or a charity event, but in reality, they're the ones who are keeping all the money, and the charities they run don't get any of the money that they raise. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to, etc. and so forth. Long story short, take down and, literally defeat that opposing force, that villain or adversary. So if you ever heard that phrase, your mission, should you choose to accept it, Now you know. If you didn't know, now you know where it came from. Mission Impossible. Now, this is very, like I said, intelligent show, because Jim Phelps, the lead character, he's the main one who organizes the special force, which is going to infiltrate wherever he has to invade. So usually the principal cast is almost always the same, 9 times out of 10, at least for the first 3 seasons. Then in the 4th season there are some recastings. So first, you have, again, Jim Phelps, who's the leader, who organizes how they're going to take down this adversary, or take down this criminal, is a better term for it. And he has very clever, incredibly intelligent ideas of how to do it. Jim Phelps, it's very easy to forget that Jim is quite the genius of a character. He really is. So Jim Phelps, played by actor Peter Graves. Very handsome, very talented actor. And here is the people he usually recruits, at least in the first 3 seasons. 1, there is Rollin Hand, played by the iconically legendary, fantastic actor Martin Landau. He was also known as the Man of 1,000 Faces, because he was. This was a guy who was devoted to his craft. He could change his voice to different accents, different tones, and he often was putting on, like, masked faces to look like other people. He is a very talented actor. Wow. Martin Landau. If you don't know Martin Landau, go research him. The guy was a genius. Then there's also the very talented bombshell Barbara Bain. Yes, talented bombshell. If you feel like I'm disrespecting her because I call her beautiful, get over your PC crap. She was gorgeous and very talented and very charismatic. She was very beneficial to so much of their plans. Then the 4th one is Greg Morris. That's the actor. He plays the character of Barney. Barney is a technological genius. He's mostly the one who's coming up with all these gadgets. Or, he's the guy at the last minute who can, figure out ways to get them out of situations, because he's very gadget-oriented. Here's the fun thing. When I would watch the show with my mom, I oftentimes would forget his name, and I would just call him Brains. Yeah, I would call Barney Brains because I didn't know that his name was Barney. I just called him Brains. Even though they keep on calling him Barney. No, I just kept calling him Brains. I just don't know why I did that. I just did, because he was so smart. Then the last main actor, or the last principal one they often use, is actor Peter Lupus, who is there mostly to be the muscle. You can have a whole episode and he maybe had 2 lines, because he's mostly there to be, the action hero-ish, big guy. Again, he's vital to the organization. He's vital to the unit. He definitely is. I'm just saying he's there to be the brunt, etc. and so forth, if you will. And every now and again, Jim Phelps gets another person in who's like guest starring to help them on their missions. But this truly is Mission Impossible. He comes up with these impossible schemes to accomplish these missions, and he's always correct. And season 2, which is the main one that I watch the most, it has some phenomenal stories in it. I mean, it's phenomenal all around. But I admit, when it comes to season 4 and 5, I have not seen season 4 and 5. I've seen season 1 through 3, which are awesome. Here's the thing about season 4 and 5. From what I've seen, Leonard Nimoy, who plays Mr. Spock in Star Trek, he came onto the show in season 4 and 5. So guys, please let me know in the comment section if you've seen season 4 and 5. Is it good? Is it not good? Please tell me, because I want to buy it, I'm just kind of afraid, because you know how shows, when they go on for a long time, either they get better by the end and even more amazing than before, or they dwindle out. And I'm always scared about that. But season 1 through 3 overall is pretty damn awesome. And again, each of the stories, it's not like you're getting the same story each time. No, the writers were doing a good job to keep giving you different feelings, different concepts, different ideas. It's a pretty phenomenal show. And for me, it goes back to when I was younger. You're thinking, really? You weren't around the 60s. Guys, I know. I wasn't around in the 60s. I know this. It's just that when I was in high school, my mom, she used to love, getting, DVDs in the mail from, Blockbuster and all those places. And she found 2 shows that she loved watching when she was a kid, and she would bring them home, and I would sit there and watch them with her in my teenage years. Yeah, my mom and I bonded over 2 main shows. That was from earlier times. Not my time, but hers. And it was Crime Story and Mission Impossible. I liked Crime Story a lot, but I loved Mission Impossible in every single way. So this is not just a good show, it's also nostalgia for me. It reminds me of when I was younger and sitting there bonding with my mom, and it was all good times. So guys, yes, this is my video of Mission Impossible, the original series, or original show, if you will. And have you guys seen it? Have you not seen it? Let me know in the comment section. If you have not seen it, but you like 1960s stuff, and you like action, adventure, compelling concepts and plots, really cool ideas, I would heavily recommend getting one season of Mission Impossible, giving it a watch, seeing what you feel about it, or at least renting it, or at least, watching one episode somewhere. It's gotta be somewhere on the computers and internet. Yeah, give it a go. I think you will not be disappointed. So guys, thank you so very much for watching. You were awesome. Hope to see you again very soon. Guys, peace out, alright? Seriously, peace out.